Right now I'd like to introduce Christine O'Donnell, next U.S. Senator from Delaware.
Good morning. It's wonderful to see you all here. My name is Christine O'Donnell. I'm here this morning to officially announce my candidacy in the 2010 special election for the U.S. Senate seat vacated by Joe Biden. Yay! I'm running for U.S. Senate to change the direction of our country. And because I sense, like you, that the America we knew and grew up with is being threatened in the most serious way. I'm running because our nation's founding principles of individual liberty, free enterprise, are no longer viewed by our nation's leader as indispensable. I'm running because the people of Delaware deserve a senator who will stand up to the Washington elites and fight back against a Congress and White House who is intent on saddling us with reckless spending, unbearable taxes, and unfair policies that weigh down future generations with a debt that will shackle us for the rest of our lives. The focus of my campaign will be on jobs and the economy, with a continued defense of our first principles of life and liberty. It doesn't take an expert to see that our country is going broke. So if you want someone who embraces the vision of our founding fathers, a straight-shooting, qualified citizen politician to go to Washington and serve, then I hope to earn your support. We, you and I, view overspending and overregulation by Washington as the problem to our economic challenges and not the solution. At this pivotal time in our nation's history, this, along with the security of our homeland, should be the focus of our attention and energy. The voters deserve a candidate who believes that deficits are wrong and that deficits destroy nations just as surely as they destroy families. Voting to spend money you don't have has become an appealing option for too many politicians, and the men and women of America know that this is not sustainable. Delaware voters deserve a candidate who understands that governments can't spend your way to recovery and you cannot tax the country into prosperity. That is why I've made the decision to run for U.S. Senate. I'm one of 6 children who was raised by parents who taught me that while life can be hard, life will be better with hard work. During my campaign, I've been touched and motivated by the support of Delawareans and Americans optimistic like you, that we can recover from the economic hole we're in, and that we can do better than the so-called leaders we have in Washington. The problem is we don't have enough elected leaders who understand that far too often the actions of Congress kill jobs, lead to higher taxes, and bigger deficits. Politicians who vote to spend money we don't have are just as guilty as the politicians who then vote for the higher taxes needed to pay for the overspending. Suffocating government regulation and red tape stifles businesses and kills job growth. We can begin to turn this country around and give future generations the same opportunities of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness that we were given. But we can only do this if we limit and roll back the damage wrought by liberal arrogance and career politicians in Washington. It's time for real change. It's time to replace career politicians with citizens politicians. And here's how the O'Donnell for U.S. Senate team is going to do that. We're raising the money we need. We're putting together a team of key players in the national resurgence of the Republican Party. We're gaining endorsements from both local and national leaders who are excited about this race. We're launching from a position of strength unlike ever before. That, coupled with the groundswell of support and excitement we see coming from the grassroots, is creating a perfect storm for challenger candidates like me. Thank you very much for your time. Please, I refer you again to Christine 2010 for more information. God bless you. Thank you for your commitment to the cause of liberty. God bless America. Amen.